Hello everybody, Derek here from Addictive Tips. In this video, we're going over how to get the Plex plugin working on OpenMediaVault. So to start off, you're going to need to log into your OpenMediaVault server, and you're going to need to go to omv-extras.org. So to get this, you're going to have to select your version. Now I'm using the 3.0 version, so I'm going to go to Stable, and now it has all of the information that I need. And they also have guides and FAQ for installation. And for 3.0, all I do is download this here to my local machine, go to my web browser, and from there I can just go and set up the package. I would click on plugins and then upload and then browse the file and then just add the plugin here. Where is it? There we go. So opening this will upload the file, it will install it directly to the system. So I actually already have this installed on my server, but I'm going through this installation to show you it again anyways, just for the sake of it. And once that all gets installed, you can click the check button here, refresh all the plugins, because it's going to look through and it's going to find and get all that other stuff set up. So you go down here and then you look for the OpenMediaVault extras. It should be all the way down at the bottom, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Here we go. So just check this right here, and then you can click the install button. I already have it installed, so I'm gonna have to click install, uninstall if I want to uninstall it. But now it's working, so we can go over here to OMV Extra, and then all we do is we enable the Plex media server repo, which I already have enabled, add that, and then we can go and install the Plex plugin. So like I've been saying, I already have the Plex plugin installed, so we're just going to go ahead and go to that section. But please check the article in the description as I go over how to do this step by step. So under the Plex server settings, you need to go to setup info, and you got to read this because it's going to go over the DLNA server, the UDP, TCP, and router settings, all of that. It's important information, especially if you're using a firewall. After that, just go over here, select the enable button, select a volume. So I have a test volume. It's a 7 GB virtual hard disk. I'm going to set this as my Plex volume here. And I'm also going to enable show tab containing web frame. Then I can click the save button, and I know that Plex is working. Then I can click web client, click the apply button. And for some reason this is being blocked, but no matter. Even if the tab is blocked, which it can happen sometimes if you're using an ad blocker like I am, or if you're using just something like incognito mode, which will turn this off. It usually shows up in the website, but regardless, from here it's just a normal setup for Plex. So you just do the name of your host name. In my case, it's OpenMediaVault. I can go here and now I'm loading the Plex server up straight from the VM. And this is just like a regular Plex installation. So this is like any other setup here. So from here, you can just continue with your accounts. I'm going to continue with my Google account. I'm going to sign into Google. And once I sign in, I can give it access and then log into my Plex. From here, it's going to take me through the setup process, explain to me exactly how I can set this up, and I can get Plex working on my OpenMediaVault. So guys, that's the end of the video. In the description, in the article, we go over how to set up Plex, so that's setup of the process. We also have a video on setting up Plex. You can check that out as well. But I'm going to get going here. I will see you in the next one.